Hello again, it's Brian from Grandison Allotments. Today I'm going to be planting seeds which are the pitcher plant, which is Juthipa. Juthipa. How'd you say it, Deb? What's the point in being Latin anyway? Juthipa sofa. Right. Well, I've got a Juthipa sofa. That is the Latin name apparently, but I'm just going to call it the pitcher plant for obvious reasons. I'm struggling with it. So I'll show you the plant that I'm talking about, which is this one. If you can see the two seed heads on it in the centre there, that is where I got the seeds from last year, which are currently residing in my refrigerator to kid it into thinking that the frost has come, which will force them, to stress the seeds slightly. So when I put them in the sphagnum moss, hopefully they'll germinate. They're very, very slow germinators, but I'm going to give it a go. This one was damaged with the frost. You can see the pictures have been damaged, but it'll come back. This is in the Nepenthes Miranda. This one is a different variety called Senna Pura Pri, which, as you can see, the flies just flying around them now. The little hairs, they only go one way, so when the fly lands on it, it gets trapped, and it drinks the toxic nectar, and it drugs the fly, and then they fall into the plant's stomach, which is full of enzymes. And the enzymes break down the fly and create nutrients for the plant. And then they get devoured, and the plant uses the flies for feed. It can survive. A pitcher plant of this size, if you can see my size of my hands, my hands are quite big actually. It can survive on like 2 flies a year as a feed. So I'm going to get the seeds out the fridge now and I'll show you how that goes, because we don't use soil, which is surprising, isn't it? So these are my seeds for the giant pitcher plant, and this is the peat growing medium that I'm going to mix with the sphagnum moss. So I'll get that done now. So I've got my pitcher plant seeds. This is Tropica, which is a giant pitcher plant. I'm not sure how big it's going to go, but I'm hoping for the Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me now. I've got the growing medium, which is a peat based, but it's had all the nutrients taken out of it, because giant pitcher plants and Nepenthes and different varieties like that, they don't want any nutrients whatsoever in the soil, which is crazy when you think about it, because they get all their nutrients from insects that they eat. I've also got a bag of sphagnum moss, which I got from China, which took a while to come, and it was like straw when it comes, so I've had to rehydrate it a little bit. So I'm going to fill this 2/3 of the way with sphagnum moss. This is damp because I've been rehydrating it outside. Now, this is probably full of insect eggs and stuff like that. So I'm 2/3 of them, you can see that, 2/3 full. Now I'm going to microwave it just on 2 minutes. Just get rid of that. Now that's going to kill all the insect eggs and any bacteria that was in the sphagnum moss, because we want to keep it as low as possible. Okay, I've got my microwaved sphagnum moss, which is still a bit warm. Now I'm going to put my growth medium on. Now this is already been cooked, so it's had all the bacteria killed out of it and all that. The same as what I've just done there basically. But this is a peat, so if you're making it yourself, you're just getting a bit of peat to do like a 1-inch layer in this pot. But then you'll have to microwave it as well, just to kill all the bacteria and any seeds that have fallen in that might cause problems later on and take the ground away from the plant. So I'm just putting that in now. So that's like a 1-inch layer now of the peat, low nutrient soil. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit more of the sphagnum moss, and I'm just going to try and break this up as much as I can into smaller pieces. I mean, you can put this in the blender, but Debbie wouldn't let me, so I'm making it myself. I'm doing it with my fingers. And the reason I'm breaking it up like this is so the seeds and the seed roots have got a better chance of penetrating this layer of sphagnum moss and getting to the growth medium. Basically what I'm doing here is replicating what happens in its natural environment. You know, you'll get a layer of sphagnum moss, you'll get a layer of rotted sphagnum moss, and in the middle you'll have a bit of growth medium, which is the low nutrient peat based soil. And I'm going to put the seeds in now. I'm going to cut this with the scissors actually, just with a knife. Now I've got about, I don't know if you can see this, they're really tiny seeds. I've got about 10 in there. And I'm going to try and spread them about a bit on the sphagnum moss, just by tapping, like that. Make sure they're all out. Now that's all you do, just give it a little bit of a tap, because that's what happens in nature. The seeds just fall from the head that I showed you earlier, and they'll fall onto the sphagnum moss and they'll find their own way down. We don't top this with anything, we just leave the seeds to find their own way down. And what we do now, we spray that and we keep it damp, because in its natural environment, it's high humidity and heat. So once they're germinated and they're coming through, I can show you how big they're going to get, and I can put them in the polytunnel then. In the summer you can put these outside, if it's, you know, if it's above 20 degrees and stuff like that. So you can put them outside to enjoy them outside. I put them by my pond, and you catch all the flies by the pond. I get mesmerised by silly little things like that. But I'll put that on my window ledge for now, and I'll transfer it to the polytunnel when I next go down the allotment. So that's going to go on there. And that's how you seed pitcher plants like Nepenthes and Saracena, and the one I can't pronounce, which I'm not going to bother, but it's your basic pitcher plant. Okay, bye for now.